So this was the tease today. This is, of course, the 1/6 and quarter scale Two-Face from Tweeterhead. This was released by them today, which I don't think they were actually originally planning on releasing this today after talking with Chad, but they released it anyway. And so here it is. This is a black and white photo. And I am here to tell you guys that a lot of people, well, I'll just do this. So this was posted by our good friend Eric today.
I'll give credit to Delaney. It was inspired by Delaney.
Yes. So give us Two-Face. We want our toys. Wah. Two-Face taking forever. So as soon as Tweeterhead did post this today, the fanboys came out and said, "Hey, like, when are we ever going to get this? You've teased this a million times. Why aren't you ever going to show it to us?" Well, I can tell you that there has been some issues behind the scenes with painting and just getting it produced and things like that. But it is coming, guys. I'm here to tell you that, trust me, this is coming. It's going to be sooner than later. And, we've got some surprises up our sleeves. That's all I'm going to say. But are you guys excited about Two-Face?
Yeah, he looks great.
Yep.
I think they really nailed the attitude.
I do too. It's got just a classic feel to it. I love the attitude. It's definitely has the, obviously the black and white suit, which is going to be kind of a nod to the animated series, in my opinion. Again, I've had a chance to see this one in development for a long time now, and I'm positive that everybody's going to really like this one a lot. And it's definitely going to add, something special to the collection. Obviously, I don't know if anybody else will ever do a quarter scale Two-Face, but we are finally going to get one, and that's exciting.
Yeah, finally. How long have we been asking for one? So
forever. So just think we're getting a quarter scale Penguin and a Two-Face from two great companies. So again, I'm very, very excited. This is we were referring to this one earlier from Legendary Beast. We've seen some teasers. I've seen the full thing. I know Jeff has seen the full render as well, and I'm going to buy it day one. Obviously these are just some teasers, but are you guys excited about this one?
Yeah, this is going to be great.
Yeah,
yep. And I think it's awesome. We get to choose our own utility belt. We get to choose our own chest emblem.
And I think we clarified it's just one texture, the texture on the left.
On the left. Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So it's really exciting to see what they're going to do. Obviously, the nameplates are gonna be swapped out, or excuse me, the emblem plates. But I mean, look at the texture and detail on that.
So good.
Yeah. So good, and the cracking on the leather.
Multiple portraits.
Have we found out how many? Is it like three?
So 3 definitely, and 2 more depending on how good they come out.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he said publicly there's going to be a blue and a black, possibly a blue, maybe.
He said they might do a limited run on a blue.
Yeah, it would be limited. I do also. A little breaking news I forgot to mention earlier. A couple of things I mentioned. I talked to Prime One earlier this week. A couple of things. Number one, for those of you that are interested in the Batman versus Killer Croc, that is quarter scale, and guess what? It is black suit Batman. It is not blue suit.
Wow.
He said because of the renders, the way the renders looked, you know how sometimes Prime One has black, but then it looks blue from certain angles, with the way they paint it.
Yep.
Or like most Batman statues have that. This is going to be a black suit Batman. So that's number one. Another breaking news too is I was told, again, this could change, but I was told that the next level event will be right before San Diego Comic-Con.
Smart.
So putting that out there for everyone. So anyway.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Looking good. Again, multiple belts. It's good stuff. All right, we'll move on. This was a new render revealed this week by Tweeterhead. This is the life-size He-Man bust. I think this looks a lot better than what they teased before with just the illustration. Obviously, they have that Skeletor bust, which looks phenomenal. Again, got to see that in person, and I'm assuming we'll see this one in person maybe at San Diego since Tweeterhead will have a booth there. Hopefully, we'll see Two-Face and maybe Batman as well. and maybe a few other surprises. But what do you guys think of these renders?
They look good. He looks a little bit younger than in the initial illustration that they showed.
Yeah.
Some people preferred the earlier look because he looked a little more intense. But I think once we see the full statue, everyone's going to love it, or the full bust, I should say.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see it painted, and obviously this is just a render, so it can change. And I know that Tweeterhead's constantly tweaking, trying to improve. But I do feel like he looks strong and determined. I love the texture on the skin. Like the skin texture looks great.
He'll look great next to Skeletor.
Yep.
Yes, he will. I don't think he'll be as exciting as Skeletor though, because I just think Skeletor is just a phenomenal piece. And I always like the bad guys, so I was definitely more interested in that. But I'm excited that they're doing this to complement Skeletor.
Yeah,
looks great. I like that it's got the full sword in the back. It's cool. These are some in-hand photos of the Batman Forever, which is really, really great to be able to see this one. This one's obviously starting to ship. This is one I'm still considering. I've considered getting this one, and obviously the '89 Batman and the Pattinson that I'm getting, and having just a wall of movie figures. What do you guys think of this in hand? Looking pretty good to me.
I don't even remember which one this is.
Yeah. This is the Val Kilmer Batman Forever from Prime 1.
This is third scale then.
Third scale.
Okay. Wow, that came out quick. I feel like we just looked at renders not too long ago.
No, I feel like he's been up for pre-order at least a year.
Okay.
And then we've got the extra bonus wall.
that's cool.
I love that. It's really neat. Dan, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, I like it. I don't want to like it, but I do.
I know.
I do like it. I do think I love that wall too. I agree with Jeff. That is really cool. I do feel like it needs to be on a riser or something. It almost looks too low next to him.
Yep.
But it is awesome.
And it's like it's a proximity piece. The crazy thing is, like, look how big he is compared to Hush.
That's got to be a.
He is.
I mean, it looks like it could be a little bit of force perspective here, but not a ton. Like when you look at the space between this base and like the Fabok.
Yeah, but he's also making Fabok look small, and Fabok Yeah, no way. That's
I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy because you know how big that that Justice League Batman was, the Affleck one. Like it was way overscaled. Like I'm just curious
Hush
as to
enormous though. Hush is really big.
I know that's the crazy thing. It is obviously a taller base.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I guess time will tell. I'm hoping to see more photos.
I do. I love the base too. By the way.
Yeah, the base is really nice.
Really cool.
I like that they're doing them all round. Like all the movie ones have been round.
Yep. Oh, that's a good point.
So it's all got that same type of theme.
Yep.
Speaking of giant, look how big this thing is.
That's a big piece.
It's so awesome. I can't remember. Did Mr. X get this one? I think he teased it. I think he got this one. But just wanted to show you how big it is. Like when we talk about the price point, like it's just massive.
You saw that in person, right?
It's so cool.
At San Diego?
Yeah, so cool.
How is it? Does it look cool? Like, is the detail good and stuff? It's kind of hard to tell in this picture.
I thought the detail was good. I feel like it probably could have been painted a little bit better from what I saw.
The problem is it's 1/20th scale.
Yeah.
So the people are really small.
Yeah. They're like, little toy figures kind of.
Yeah.
But it's such a cool impact. It's
funny.
neat.
I was thinking of when they showed the Godzilla piece. I saw the Godzilla piece in person. They had little cars on the base, and the cars looked like little matchbox. I think they were actually
pretty funny. This is the new legendary scale Yoda from Sideshow. Actually, I have a collector that's doing a guest review that should be up on the channel this week. Really excited to hear his thoughts and opinions on this. But I think this turned out really great. What do you guys think?
I love it.
Yeah, I wanted to order this.
It's so good.
heard-
I love the hair on him. Sorry, Jeff, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just going to say I haven't heard one single negative comment about this piece.
I haven't either.
It's really nice.
It's really nice. And again, the detail is really nice. There is that kind of that classic kind of older Yoda from Empire Strikes Back. I did have a chance to see that one in person in Colorado, and I thought it was phenomenal. This one complements that one very well. This is obviously more of the first trilogy, the first episodes 1, 2, and 3, where he's a little bit more mobile.
Yeah, I don't know how many they're making, but I feel like this will be a sought after piece if there's not too many of them.
What's the price point on this one, guys?
800.
Wow, that's really good.
It is good. But anyway, I think it's really awesome. So congratulations. And again, we'll have that review up hopefully this week or early next week, depending on when I can get it edited.
Superman in the chat just said Yoda is waitlisted on Sideshow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So jump on that wait list, guys. They do convert often. So get on there if you're interested.
That sucks.
Yeah, this was going to be a possible topic tonight. So we'll maybe save it for another time. But this was from XM Studios. Dear collectors, we want to inform you that the next pre-order, i.e. Lady Deadpool onwards, we will no longer be issuing display plaques as part of the early bird offer. What do you guys think about that news? I mean, I know that like I have a bunch of them. I don't display them, but does it suck for collectors that have been collecting them?
Well, here's the thing. So they offer it on the first 100 sold, I think. So now what happens with all the middleman resellers who order, the batches up right away? That now they kind of have control of those plaques. Also, if they're going to discontinue them, maybe do it for a reason. Give us better price points on the statue if you're going to, take something away.
Yeah, it would be interesting to know why. But I think yeah, having some sort of discounted price would be great. But it's also hard to think of like, why would you take incentives away when sales are down?
Yeah. Well, that's like I said, like you know how the hobby goes. We have these middleman resellers, buying up the XM pieces. I don't know if the boxes are marked that tells you which ones the plaques are in, or if they ship separate. I know with my XM Sanity, the plaque shipped separate. It wasn't in the box, but yeah, I don't like the idea that somebody can, if it's only going to the first 100 people that order, that somebody like a reseller can order up a large amount of quantity and control the plaques.
Makes sense. Let's see. What do you, Dan or Jeff? What do you guys think? Do you think it's okay that they're discontinuing it, or think it stinks?
I think like everyone else, they're probably feeling pressure to either, increase price or, make their business model work. One way and a different way of looking at what you were saying, Chris, is maybe this is helping them not have to increase the price any further.
Yeah. That could be.
Right.
That could be. Because a lot of times they were doing that and the art print.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's that's it costs them money to make that.
Yep.
So anyway, I just wanted to share that news with everyone in case they hadn't seen it.
So I wanted to mention real quick, don't panic about that Yoda being waitlisted because there's not even an edition size set yet.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just batch one then.
It's batch one.
Good catch. Good catch on that. I feel like they will make 1 million of those if they can.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Lady Deadpool, this was the teaser on that. So anyway, that'll be coming soon from XM. These are some in-hand photos of the Peacemaker John Cena. This is from Suicide Squad and obviously the Peacemaker show on HBO. I think it's going to be called just Max now, right? Anyway, I think this looks fantastic. I love this likeness. I think it looks really good. What do you guys think?
It does look good.
Yeah.
I think the skin looks really great. The colors are nice. This basically it's just going to be Harley and him. That's the only ones in the line as far as I know. I don't think they'll ever go back and revisit this line, which is too bad because they did tease a killer or a King Shark, which at third scale would have been nuts.
Yeah.
I would have loved it. I probably would have bought it.
If I had more money and more space, I'd buy this one. I think it's great.
I do too. I really like it a lot. Of course, I've been a wrestling fan for a really long time. Just to have the Cena likeness is really cool, but I love the colors on him.
So he did ship with the gun, right? He has like a gun.
Yep. They probably just weren't able to show it in any promotional.
That's right there. Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, right there. Yep. Ship with the gun, and he's got multiple guns, but I bet they weren't able to show it for the promotion.
No, they didn't. I remember going back. They didn't show it. I think one leaked out. Yeah.
You just get the pointy finger. You can't see me.
Good example though, pricing. This is $1,500, and it's just a pretty simple base and not a complicated statue.
Nope. Is this with Blitzway or no? I don't think it is.
I don't know.
If I remember right. I don't think it was. And the exclusives were that little mini Starro.
There you go.
There's the gun.
Oh.
Boom.
It is with Blitzway.
Okay, it is Blitzway. All right. Yep. So there you go. But I think it's one of their best likenesses they've done.
Yep.
Pardon me. This is a first four figures. They have a new bust. Thought it looked kind of cool. Just wanted to show that off for collectors that might be interested in this one. I think it went up for pre-order today at Sideshow.
Yep, it did.
So if you're a video game collector.
So grand scale bust. Do we know what scale that is?
It kind of reminds me more of that scale. I don't know.
Half scale.
It almost looks half scale to me.
Because it was like 360 or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you judge by this girl, and I don't know how tall she is, but it does, to me, it looks bigger than like that third scale ish bust that Sideshow did.
I agree
with the Trinity. So I think it'll have some nice presence, being if it is half scale.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of the old DC Direct half scales.
Yeah, it's got the light up.
Yeah, it's neat. This is from PCS. This is the Prince. This is third scale, and they're offering it in two different versions. You have kind of the classic Purple Rain, which is cool. What do you guys think? And then the kind of that modern Prince.
This is from one particular appearance. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't even recognize him in that. I like the Purple Rain version.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And so that's the version I like better. I think the likeness is pretty good.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I know PCS has got some, crap here and there lately about, likenesses on like Rocky or whatever, but I feel like this is really good for a third scale. I can see a lot of collectors. I can't imagine there being a ton of Prince memorabilia statue-wise out there, although they did the one on him on bike, which I thought was really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, oh no, let's go.
Yep.
You got to be okay with mixed media.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, and I don't know how that'll turn out, but yeah, definitely a lot of mixed media on this.
Mm-hmm.
So that sometimes can be dust catchers.
I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I saw a comment saying one of the guitars he's holding he didn't have at the time.
Oh, is that right?
And
Oh,
with the outfit he had or something like that.
Look at the sculpt on the hair.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. That's really good. Really detailed work there. That would take forever to sculpt. So anyway, a couple different options from PCS. I think this one's already up for pre-order if I remember right.
Yeah, this is the Ultra, which is sold out now.
It's awesome.
With that guitar.
And then there's I still feel like that likeness is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the
More modern Prince.
looks like Tupac.
It's even got Prince chest hair. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Sculpted Prince chest hair. You know what I wish PCS would do?
Also, that comes
Okay,
off.
now that I'm looking at this, I'm gonna contact Ant. I want a bat dance.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm contacting him. I want a variant. Think he'll listen to me?
Like the Batusi, you mean?
Yeah, no, the bat dance from
From Prince.
from Batman '89.
Yeah.
He did the entire soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well, and Danny Elfman, of course. This is a brand new cover from Jason Fabok, and this is the 3 Jokers. And this will be the cover, or at least one of the covers of the Absolute that's going to be coming out.
Can't wait. June 13th, man.
Yeah, it's coming up real soon. So he did new art for that. And then we also have new art, I'm assuming front and back covers maybe.
Yep.
So that's really exciting. I'm glad that he did some new art for it. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Love
glad to see
Batgirl
it.
back here. This will make a couple cool statues, Prime One.
I ordered this book. It's really cool. Apparently there's, a bunch of like behind the scenes and, prelims and sketches and Easter eggs, where they take you through where the Easter eggs are and all the scenes. And
That's cool.
it looks like it's going to be a very cool Absolute.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah.
I threw this up there. I just wanted to plug my own sale here. I am selling this one. This is the Catwoman premium format. I am looking for the older one on Gargoyle if anybody's selling. And if you're interested in this one, I'll cut you a great deal. Shipped to the United States, the Batman Statue Collector at gmail.com. Let me know. It is the exclusive. A couple of hot toys that are out. This is, well, I can't remember what series this one's from. Is this from this? Yeah, this is from Kenobi. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
There's so many different variations. I don't know how collectors keep track. But looks cool.
Looks cool.
Yeah, looks like kind of Darth Vader hybrid. It's neat. And then there's also a Darth Sidious. I think this one's cool, but I wasn't as impressed with the sculpt.
I like him in that pose.
Yeah, that pose is really cool. I feel like the portrait could have been better. It looks okay, but that's not Ian McDermott right there.
Yeah, somebody in the Facebook group did a side-by-side with a real-life photo, and the statue looks like his head's kind of squished, like it should be.
It needs to be elongated a little.
Elongated more.
I mean, it's close, but it's just not there yet. I don't think.
Yeah, I 100% I know who it is.
But yeah, it's cool. It comes with a couple different lightsabers, so that's a fun one.
I like it because you can almost get away with just making it like it's a statue. It doesn't look like a like a figure.
Yeah,
the robe hides everything.
Yeah, it's cool. We were talking about Eric's repair job. I just wanted to throw a picture of it in here in case you hadn't seen the video before and after. Again, definitely check out that video on All Things Art. Search for it on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't.
Thank you.
Had some photos of the Groot. Have you guys all seen Guardians 3?
No.
Yeah.
Who was no?
Me.
Oh, you know what? It's okay. I can't see who's talking. Was that Eric and Dan?
Dan and I, yeah.
All right. So that little bit of a mini spoiler, but not too bad. Jeff, did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I did too. I thought it was really good. Definitely had a different feel than the other movies.
Oh yeah.
But still really fun.
Rocket's story was awesome.
It was great.
I was watching your video of the Disney ride. I want to go on that so bad now.
Oh my gosh. I've said this before. I've never had more fun on a ride in my life than on that coaster.
Huh.
We went on it 4 times. The first time I'm holding on for dear life. The second, third, and fourth time I went hands-free, just my hands in the air, and I literally was going like, wee! I was like 5 years old on this thing, and the music is so good, and the visuals are so good, and it's a long coaster, like you get a really good long ride, and I love it. It is my favorite Disney ride of all time. I love it.
It takes off backwards?
Oh yeah, it launches you backwards big time, and backwards and then up a hill.
Oof.
That's what gets my wife. She does not. She will maybe go on it once a trip now. But me and my 2 kids, favorite ride of all time. At Disney, at least. It's awesome. Anyway, Groot from Hot Toys. This is another PCS. This was a 1/10 scale, I think, right? If I remember right. I don't remember them doing a lot of smaller scale stuff like this.
They're going to do 31 Capcom characters.
Really?
Yeah. And they're going to create a single base that you can put them all on if you want to.
Wow. That's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really neat.
Yep.
So anyway, I think the detail looks really great. So obviously, again, if Iron Studios is kind of have been the 1/10 scale collecting company. So it's interesting that they're doing this as well. And it'll be interesting to see what the price point is on this. I haven't seen it yet, but if they could keep their prices lower than Iron Studios, I could see, more collectors. Again, if this is $300, I can't imagine a ton of people collecting these. But you never know.
Yeah. Imagine getting all of them. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I think they look great.
What's the math on that?
Too much. I'll simplify it for you. Too much.
300 times 30. What was that?
Yeah, that's a lot. But anyway, I thought that was cool. They're doing something different. This was a new reveal from XM. This is Superman, right?
Yes.
It's a different Superman. It's from a 12-issue miniseries. It's kind of I think medieval.
Medieval? Really?
Yeah, I forget the name, but
that's right.
Yeah.
Because the Batman designs look really cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I will have to oh, thanks, Jeff. I just saw your image you sent.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not really wowed by the Superman, but the stuff I saw about the Batman characters, I would definitely be interested.
That is a common refrain. I'm hearing the same from other people. They're not crazy about the Superman, but they like the Batman.
Well, that's the thing I was showing you guys, because this is new to me, and I looked up the cover. So pretty much the other character, like Batman and Wonder Woman, have similar, like what their outfits normally look like. Superman just looks totally different than Superman, as you can see from this.
Yeah. So I just can't imagine a ton of collectors wanting this, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see.
Batman kind of looked like a knight in armor, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I thought he looked really cool. Again, it's just it's like the samurai line, but medieval.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they're going for. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be very popular. I would definitely be interested. I can't remember what this is.
Superman looked like a blacksmith with a cape on.
Yeah, weird. This is Symbiote Spider-Man. I don't know what, or Venom. I'm sorry, Venom. Can't remember what that is.
That's the symbiote, the one where the symbiote's like coming out of Spider-Man from XM Studios. I think that's right. Oh no, am I wrong?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell.
Cool statue. That's the one that it is. It's a cool statue.
I feel like that's what it was. Yeah.
I think it's XM. And this is Tweeterhead. Harley's coming, guys. So she should be shipping soon. Great piece. Dan, you still have this one coming?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Okay. But you did at one time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I thought I was, yeah, I did. I had gone with this one and just changed my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficult choices must be made.
Yep. Space matters.
Space matters.
That should be our new t-shirt. Space matters. This was a Ghostbusters kind of teaser that PCS is doing. So I added this photo.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think these will be fun.
They do these right, and it can be real popular.
I think so too. Speaking if they have the right pose.
Yeah.
This was the gosh, was this PCS?
Yep.
This was the reveal of him. This is the PCS RoboCop. This is quarter scale, isn't it? I think, or is this third scale?
I think this is third scale.
Can't remember.
And Ant was specific that this is RoboCop 2.
I was going to say, which one is this from? Because I don't remember his suit being that colorful.
Yeah, apparently it is in RoboCop 2.
Okay.
And he said there will be a RoboCop 1 version with the color scheme you'd expect.
Okay.
But it'll be the same pose.
It looks
Yeah,
cool.
I believe so.
That's cool. They're offering too. I actually like the colors on this with the
I like it.
purple
I just don't
and blue.
remember it being like
It's very 80s.
And in the RoboCop 1, the red parts of the base will be blue.
Oh, that's cool.
It shows more at different angles. Like some angles, it doesn't look as, it's like one of those indigo color changing type ththings that depending on the angle you look at it.
Yeah, it looks like the flip-flop paint that they put on show cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
The stuff on cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Speaking of cool, I want to give a shout out to Marcos at Collector Zone. Opened up a brand new shop in this warehouse. I know he's got more big plans and things like that. So I talked to him today, congratulating him. And so really cool to have, again, we talked about a Mecca, just some place for collectors to go. I know Todd is working on one as well. And I know he's working, it's going to be incredible. And so I wish these guys nothing but success. I know it's a risk to do a brick and mortar of anything anymore. But it's still cool to see a lot of statues. Again, just the ability to be able to go someplace and be able to see the stuff before you buy it. I think is really, really nice. It's a really nice option for collectors.
Yeah,
he's in Michigan, I believe.
Yeah, Michigan. Yeah, it's massive, and he had a great display going on there.
Great display. You can see some great videos on YouTube from different collector channels. So definitely check that out. This one I just did a video on. I'm really excited. Dan, are you excited about this?
This is going to be fun, man.
I can't wait. I'm going to buy it. It's expensive though. It's like $450. I think this is exactly how I would display it, just like this, with it kind of open like this. But for any Lego collectors out there, so super fun.
Is that the previous car, like the car that they came out with a few years ago, or is that
it's small? Car? It's a small one.
It's small. I thought that was like the one they released.
No, it's minifigure size.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, wow, I still have nowhere to put the car. I can imagine, like, I thought that was the other car, and like that would be even bigger.
Yeah, that would be nuts. It's got the ramp. This is from Batman Begins, and it's got the different ramps and the different it's got different mechanisms on the back where things can open and close. It's just neat. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
And then it closes like a shadow box.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really cool.
The figures, you got Max Shrek, which is awesome. Selena Kyle, some different bat suits, Bruce Wayne, Alfred, and of course Danny DeVito's Penguin. So that's going to be a fun build. Yeah, 76,000.
4,000, I think.
I'm sorry, 3,981 pieces.
Yeah. So that's
the other numbers, the Lego code.
It's about the size of the Disney castle I did.
It'll be big. It'll be big.
It's a lot of pieces. Some in-hand photos. We just had a guest review of this one. How do you guys think this one turned out? I think it looks as good as the prototype to me. I think it looks great, but somebody did point out like maybe Batman's eyes are a little too small and not spaced out. Correct? I don't know.
Yep, I agree with that. It looks.
They just should have painted him a little bit bigger, white.
I don't know. It's
hard
to tell by the sculpt if it's even possible to paint them bigger, but
those don't look like the greatest pictures in the world.
They're not. This one's a little bit better, but they're not the best pictures in the world.
Yeah, I've seen other pictures where they actually look pretty good.
A lot of people were really excited because you can display Batman by himself.
Yeah, but then he has like his arm sticking out because his other arm's holding Catwoman's hip.
Yeah, his right arm would look really odd without her there.
Yeah,
that's a good point. New Harley Quinn from Mondo is coming out. I know that they've had a really great series of these, and so they're doing again that classic Batman in the animated series. And these are basically 6 scale.
Is it Funko that bought Mondo?
I think so, yes.
Right? Yeah.
Because they were part of that booth in San Diego last year. They were selling the Joker at that time.
Yeah.
What exactly is that bearskin arm?
Where?
Just the arm with no like clothes on it on the right.
I don't know.
Maybe it goes in one of the dog's mouths.
That's what I was going to say. They chewed off an arm?
Maybe. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense unless it's from a certain scene or something.
It's like maybe a build-a-set. Does it go to something else?
Well, they do have her with an unmasked portrait.
Yeah, but then the arm doesn't still make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Does anything make sense anymore or not really? Speaking of not making sense, look how good this looks, guys.
Not making sense.
This is Dan. Dan literally built his own display for Harley, got rid of the round base, which is obnoxiously large, drilled some holes and made some notches, and has his own display for Harley. How great is that?
Oh, I love it, man. I absolutely love it. She's in the spot that I wanted her in. Just looks like she's on a wood floor. And Yeah, it's just a big slab of butcher block. It's extremely heavy, actually. I think it's 1.25 inches thick. It's 16. So just to give you a sense, guys, so you can see her toe, her right toe is up to the edge of the board. That is 16 inches deep and 28 inches wide, that board.
And you added some metal elements to it.
I literally, so guys, full disclosure, I thought I was going to have to make a base, which I was fully ready to do, but my wife needed something at Hobby Lobby anyways, and I got that board at Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, folks.
$40. And
Nice.
For anybody out there who's been to Hobby Lobby, they've got a pretty cool little section of like all different hardware that you can put on cabinets and drawers and this and that. And I'm like, I just wanted to add something to it. So I put those two kind of decorative handles. I thought they matched the chair real well. Not to mention helps me be able to pick the thing up if I need to.
Yeah. Well, you like that steampunk vibe. It kind of gives you that.
And I absolutely love it. Yep.
Every statue should have handles on it like that.
That's right. Yeah, no kidding. I'm going to need them when I move into the bunker.
Yeah.
I'm also distracted by the Alex Ross signatures in the background.
Yep. She goes beautiful right between those two canvases and those two originals that are flanking her too, Sean Murphy and Lee Bermejo.
Oh, so nice.
Yep.
This I wanted to throw in. This was a collector sent me this, and I forgot to include it in the last show, but he wanted me to show this off to everybody. This was really cool. He did this tribute painting for Kevin Conroy, which I thought was really neat.
That's pretty nice. He did that. Wow.
It's really nice.
Very
Whoops.
cool.
But it's really cool. And then, sorry, I got this out of order. But this was the artist.
Very nice.
And it was just really cool. So sorry about that. I'll skip back. And anyway, I thought the quality of the paint was really nice.
Yep. Well done.
Yeah, it's really cool. So again, thank you for sending me that. And thank you I'm sorry for forgetting about it last show. This piece is from Hot Toys. This is that new quarter scale that's been released. I think this one turned out really nice as well.
Yeah, not bad.
It's on the gargoyle.
Oh, that's that quarter scale. Okay.
Yeah, the quarter
like
scale from them.
Wow, that really dwarfs those 2/5 scales, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Or
I thought this portrait looked really good.
It does. Yeah.
And Hot Toys there, guys, and it does come with the extra stand. These are some pieces from Guardians again. This is from Hot Toys. Some people have noticed that it doesn't have any of like the patches. Whether it's an American flag or a Russian flag, I can't remember, but some people are like, why don't they have any of the patches? So I don't know if it's a licensing thing or what, but obviously they're doing these characters. They're doing Star-Lord and everybody else. But I thought the dog was cute. But Cosmo was fun in the movie.
He was.
That's a bad dog. We call our dog at home a bad dog all the time, just to, for fun, like because she's a bad dog. And after we saw that movie, we're like, we can't call our dog a bad dog anymore. Here's a look at some of the others: Star-Lord, Drax, and Gamora.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah,
it's fun. Be fun to do the whole ensemble. This was a cool one, Target exclusive from McFarlane Toys. I wanted to throw in here. It's kind of that Joker Eye suit. So if you guys don't get the one from Prime 1, you can get this one.
Looking for a lower cost option?
It'll be a lot cheaper, I guarantee it.
That and the Joker dragon I sent you the other day.
That's right. I know. That's right. But I did like how it's got like the green paint on the bottom of the cape. It's kind of cool. So anyway, if you're a collector of McFarlane Toys, I thought this one was fun. This is a 10 scale from Iron Studios. I thought was really impressive.
If only it was quarter scale.
Yeah, if only it was. Could you imagine if this was quarter scale?
That's cool.
But it's really cool with the torn helmet.
Jeff, do you have a Vader in your collection?
I do not.
No.
We need to rectify that.
I would have bought that Vader PF.
Yeah.
I didn't have to turn the lights on in 3 different spots, including taking something apart.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, where did you see that Darth Vader at?
I believe that was at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh yeah, San Diego Comic-Con.
It was a great opportunity to see statues with my own eyes.
So you saw it with your own eyes and contemplated buying it because you saw it with your own eyes.
Oh,
I was going to buy the Mythos piece, and then I saw the PF in person at San Diego Comic-Con.
Weird. That's so
And
weird.
I loved it. And I thought,
man.
why can they make an Iron Man maquette with lights in 47 different places at the push of one button? They can't do 3 on Vader the same way.
So you like the statue in person, which is good, and then you found out online that the light ups are bad. So online
you
videos are bad.
You combined your talents.
Online completely failed me.
Yeah, online
Yes,
videos
online
bad,
failed
in
you.
person good.
It ended my desire for the piece.
Man, that's so crazy how that all worked out.
Yeah.
Anyway, again, 10 scale. So it's going to be a smaller piece, but I still think it's cool. I feel like this one has a little bit more presence because it's a little bit more dynamic.
People love it.
Yeah, it's cool. Speaking of cool, how great is this one? This one's fun. It's a
Quantum Mechanics, I think.
Yeah, Quantum Mechanics. This one just came out for pre-order today. Definitely is kind of a cutesy cartoon feel. But it's Batman Who Laughs. I like the idea. I like the Robins. I think they're fun. It's even got the Robin King up top.
There must be different versions of this piece.
Yeah, I posted this in the group. So this one I think is limited to 500, and it's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. And then there's a a glow in the dark one. And I apologize, I forget where that one being sold.
Well, look at the color. So this is black and white,
Mhm.
and then this one's color.
So I think that color is a Sideshow exclusive, and it's only 250 pieces.
Yeah, very, very low ES on this. But I think it's a lot of fun.
What are they made of?
Poly resin.
So they're poly resin, so they're not PVC.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
So
That's cool.
that's legit then.
Yeah.
And it was 325.
I like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think I like this one maybe a little bit better. With the red and the black and white, I think it's kind of fun. But cool piece. All right. That is the end.
That's that, huh?
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.